Welcome back. WeArEuS and this. This bald head belongs to the Weird West. Now, we are playing the Onirist, whose name doesn't matter in the slightest, and I can't be bothered to remember it in the first place. Our current objective is to steal the stone doll that belongs to someone referred to as the Authority. Because apparently, she plays a hand in the utter destruction of the Weird West. I was going to say the world, but we don't know if it's actually going to be quite that bad. I have to say, before I started, I was thinking about it, and it doesn't seem like the game plays it like the Onirists are capable of misreading the futures that they dream of, or misinterpreting them, I should say. So, I should probably play it straight as a result, and just operate under the assumption that it's, at least until we get evidence to the contrary, that what the character dreamt was, in fact, the truth, and not some misunderstanding. Interesting. I need to come back to the cell. I'll just go ahead and take all of this. I need 3 to open that cell. Weird. Looks like that cell is going to be opened much sooner than I expected. Yep. Okay, so the inventory, well, when I open something, apparently the background for the windows is red, but that doesn't mean I'm stealing anything. It's weird. It shouldn't be red as a result, which leads to the misunderstanding. But whatever. So the cell should be back this way. The only thing is, will the lockpicks come in handy for our actual objective? What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to make sure that I have everything that I can possibly get my hands on while I'm here. Granted, any of the characters I can meet outside will have way more for me, but that's then and not now. I don't know how long it'll be before I can get out there, so right now is what I need to be concerned about most. Sneaky, sneaky. Amulet of the Open Palm. Disciples report the fighting pit. As requested, I have completed a more thorough survey of the so-called fighting pit, and especially the Gelsenig monoliths that surround it. As we suspected, the monoliths are soul vessels containing the largest and most powerful spirits I've ever seen enslaved in this vile practice. I can also confirm that the so-called leader of the pit, known as Pain, is not who he appears to be. I recommend extreme caution with the area moving forward, but agree with the assessment that something must be done. Such power cannot remain in the hands of an unknown. Trouble with the initiates. Authority. This amulet was discovered among Initiate Dewberry's things during a muster this morning. While I admit to some private admiration of the girl's initiative and creativity, I'm concerned. The amulet was clearly designed for some particular sort of game proposed by a particular individual. Your associate is clearly still able to make contact with our vulnerable young minds, which, as I've said before, is dangerous for those adepts who still chafe under the temple's discipline. Simply give the order and I shall forbid any of them from leaving somnolence until further notice. I await your wisdom on this matter, which you will never hear of because I have taken the document. Ancient journal. But why should it be so strange to see the passenger's spirit within the body of the bounty hunter? Both of them failed their children. The body of the pigman. Oh, we selected him for his suffering, but how I wanted to see the passenger suffer in turn, if only for a moment. Taking the role of a protector among the natives, and perhaps I simply wanted to believe the passenger could fill such a role, protect us, protect the world. So much hangs in the balance. The marked wolf was an appropriate vessel, as the choice concerning the blood moon saw to the fate of the faith. So too will all these choices see to the fate of the world in the end. There's a note marked, "You worry too much." Of course it'll work. I wasn't there with you helping you dig out your little temples and wait, wasn't I there with you helping you dig out your little temples and wake up your little trees? Sure, I got bored mid-project and wandered off into the wilderness, but you've got it under control. You always were too serious for your own good. Wanted to live a little. Just a bit longer, and one way or another, it'll all be over with. The disciples report on the Wendigo. Our dreams confirm that what we've learned from observing the Lost Fire Nation. A corrupted spirit has taken root somewhere in the northern reaches of the West. Visions are unclear on whether we will be needed to intervene, but the authority counsels patience for now. What? Interesting. Stone doll, worn down by the weight of years, might have been loved once. Let's just make sure we're not seen anywhere near there. Gonna go on about our business. Or need some help, or I guess not. Get out. There's work to be done. The stone doll. You have it. Let's take a look. Such an ancient thing. Why keep it for so long, I wonder? If we're to learn of the authorities' plans, this will be as good a dream anchor as any. Let's begin. Okay.
Another vision, another memory. One of long ago, thousands of years. It's a 21. Then that book, the Wishing Tome. They used it to grant them eternal life. A day of celebration. Death a thing of the past. So what's that feeling up and down your spine? That this was the day everything went wrong.
So, a vision of the past. The moment the Authority and her friends became immortal, and there again, the dagger and the tome. I hoped we wouldn't need to travel and risk exposure to the plague to retrieve those objects, but it cannot be helped. We must find them and use them to anchor another vision. We must uncover the Authorities' plans. So where exactly are we supposed to find them? The proving knife is kept safe at a Valerian temple. The Wishing Tome is said to be hidden inside the temple at Broken Step. If you need armaments, the weapons room near our holding cells are amply supplied. I suggest you visit it. We need those anchors to guide our next vision. Without a window into the Authorities' plan, we'll have no chance of stopping her.
Visions again to see what the Authorities planning. The Wishing Tome and the Proven Knife. Got your work cut out for you.
Where does this go? There's something in here. What the... right? I really do need to stay on top of quick saving. Now, while I have the... right. Amulet of the Open Palm. While equipped, your slap speed is significantly increased. Crafted by an Oniris to overcome a particular foe. Oddly enough, that has become a rather important element. At least when we come across the witch, anyway. Or the heathen? I think she's called. I'm not entirely sure we can actually kill this thing right now. But I mean, it's only a mere dread wraith. Also, there appears to be something at the upper left-hand side of the map here. Let's do this. Hey. Bullet for my... wow, that did. Okay. So what's going on over here? Initiate, a perfect time to have earned your scarlet robe. Wraith killed our kin, nearly sent me across seas. Need medicine. That's a bit better. My breath is coming back to me. I owe you my life, kin. Perhaps we should stay close, you being newly initiated. Stronger in pairs. What do you say? You don't seem to be particularly intelligent if you ended up here, unprepared, and almost died. No. You just stay right over there. As useless as the day is long. Oh, come on, that should have worked. Anyway, we need to get outside. We have teleporters. Oh. It's an interesting argument that she has, at the very least. Apparently the mirrors create what is supposed to be the same person on the other side, but she's arguing that you don't know if the person created on the opposite side, once you've entered the mirror, is still you or someone different. Astral Gate to Cedar Flats to Grackle. Is it even wise to be using these things? Actually, I do need to go straight to Grackle, huh? But what I'm asking is it safe? People don't like the Oniris, and for good reason. Weep below, huh? Okay. Initiate. Ah, your robes. I guess it's initiate no more. I'm happy to call you kin. I trust your transference went well. It can be jarring the first time, but you grow used to it. I only wish they worked in both directions. Pity. Okay, first things first, we're going to need ammo, which means we need to visit the bank, which is this way and to the left. We need to get ourselves to a point of solvency, but yeah, we're going to need a horse too. That's going to be a lot of money. Well, we've got a reputation of 5. Versed in the language of the ancients, you can read texts and scriptures which remain a mystery to others. Okay. We are now solvent, so let's go and change that a bit. I actually need to go back to the temple that we came from to unlock that cell. But first, we need to get a horse. Of course. What color do we want? You know what? That one horse is still unconscious on the ground. We're going to pretend we don't know. Wait. Why are the horses 210 now? Because the other time I bought one... Whoops. The other time I bought one was when I was playing across rivers, I think. Positively cheap. A steal, even. We'll be needing the rest of those gold bars. We need to go visit Jane. Actually, we can do it like this.
The farmstead. Back again. Question is, whose farm is it exactly?
You ain't been the same since that brand showed up. Barely recognize you. I can't let it go, Alonzo. That's what I'm telling you. Can't or won't. The nightmares, they ain't quit, and they won't quit, and they won't till I figure out what happened to me. Our son's gone. How about you deal with that instead? You ain't understand. I got memories I shouldn't have. Yeah, and I got took by sirens, people eaters. And sometimes you got to keep digging. I ain't want to talk about this anymore. You want to go, then go, but leave me out of it. But I need you. Then stay put. Alonzo. I know what's important to me. You. You best think about what matters most. Nyrus. What in flies you doing here? Stay back, witch. Hold on. Can't be. Is that same brand as the other fella who came calling? How'd you get that mark? What are you here for, witch? I figure if anyone deserves to see how this particular... I can't tell if this can be opened or not. No, I can't. I figure if anyone deserves to see how this ends, it's her. We also need to find the werewolf. Yeah, there he is. A couple of children approach timidly, hailing you for help. Go on, ask her. Weird. Floods. I ain't getting close to a witch. You do it. Coward. I don't see you getting close neither. Alright, alright. Attention, witch. My friend and I have come to formally request your services. Will you lend us aid? You ain't tell her what the job is yet, or what we're paying. And stop calling her a witch. Oh, right. Attention, Oniris. Our town has got a strangeness on it. We think it's dark magic. We require your powers. I say what we're paying. Right. If you help us, we offer you a mysterious magical doohickey that looks like a playing card. Frick. I think golden ace. Fine. I'll do it. So they want us to go to Horn. I've heard rumblings that there might be a curse spreading that's making people develop a taste for blood. So possibly we maybe end up dealing with vampires. Oh, it's really right here. Why is Horn only just now appearing? I don't have weapons for this. Or ammo, really. I won't get them either. We've still got about 200 gold. We can head back to Grackle. But I want all of my really good weapons. And my armor. And having a werewolf won't hurt a bit. Then we have to come back. Oh, I hope she wants to play the slapping game this time. I can't save. As it occurs to me, the stuff we took from the the documents that we took from What's-Her-Face, the authorities' desk, were probably ones she already read. So, taking them doesn't really affect all that much. Let's see what she wants this time. Hello again, friend. You couldn't have shown up at a better time. Oh, good. I should have equipped the relic. Just on the off chance that she wanted to play it. Dang it. Doesn't really matter what we do, we're getting hit anyway. So, let's go ahead and do this now. Forgot I had the nymph head. Doesn't really matter how we do it. Stop using the power of the amulet of the open palm. Whoa! How'd you do that? That was quick. I guess you beat me. Impressive. Impressive! Spirits, do you have any idea how long it's been since someone surprised me? Fabulous. Well, as promised, take a look inside my chest and keep whatever you find as a reward for your heroic efforts. I'll make sure you get something good for this unexpected upset. Especially since I've got a feeling I know how you did it. Rooting around old somnolence, huh? You deserve a reward just for having the stones to go sneaking around behind the authorities' back. Wait, that was in there? Oh, well, that'll teach me to clean it more often. Not particularly useful, considering I'm about to get a whole heap of them in a bit. And so we have arrived at the abandoned Absolution Hall. That is not quite so abandoned anymore. And what do we see here? Get over here. A witch? Huh. Your kind can't seem to leave me alone. Count your lucky stars, I ain't an absolutionist no more, else we'd have trouble. No kidding. You got one of those too, with yours still glowing. What's it mean? Before he passed, Essex told me there'd be more, but a witch? Fudge, that's some kind of irony. What do you want? Who the frick is Essex? Who is Essex? I remember there being mention of him before, and I had no idea what was going on. Oh, and just so we're clear here, I asked him about the absolutionist's fate. My memory of what happened ain't so good. I know y'all witches had a vision, absolutionists letting that power go to their head. But I ain't no risk of that now. All us absolutionists are scattered in the wind. Things are quiet now. No more witch killings, no more dead wolves. I got to rebuild the faith, start with peace, and go from there. Oh, right. Gotta get the stuff from him. Doesn't do him any good. Actually, I will take that. And that. Heroic bison hide. I guess I'll take these and give them to Jane, I suppose. Why does he have... Whatever. What do we have him equip? Well, he's probably going to be turning into a werewolf more often than not. So let's have him use the shotgun. Here. You mentioned something about claws. Whatever. As long as he still transforms, I don't... Why is my health low? As long as he still transforms, I don't really care what he does. Equip this, that's fine. This pistol's trash. Wait, where's my... Wait, I just took the 5-star amulet off of him. Why don't I have it? No, wasn't it like a 4-star or something? What the frick? That's the one. Wait. Why didn't he give me back the stuff? Why didn't he give me back all of my stuff? Usually when you talk to the last person you controlled, you get everything they had. Why didn't I get the nymph relics in my golden aces? Okay, I'm still incredibly confused because I checked online and there's no mention of this particular issue anywhere. I tried again, but no matter what I do, it just keeps coming back to it. He doesn't give me the stuff back. Maybe I should have picked him up first? Can I even go back that far? Pretty sure I hard saved. I'm pretty sure I hard saved here, back in Somnolence. Oh, wow. I quick saved a long time ago. So, okay. I'm going to load this up really quickly and see how this works out. I expect to be seeing you guys very, very shortly with bad news. I was right. Sadly. Now, I also went back to the Steam forums. Originally, I had done the search for what was going on here with the relic transfer and such, but I did that online through Google rather than through the Steam forums, which admittedly should have been my first move. Now, the issue is known there, at least among the players, but there's been no official word as far as I'm aware. There's a bug report thread as usual, but I didn't bother to peruse it. There aren't that many posts in it, so I could have checked it, but this video is already an hour long, and we've got another 30 minutes. So I'd prefer that the editing process not be any more complicated for this than absolutely necessary. Unfortunately, that means my 40 plus nymph relics are just gone. So there's no real reason for me to even look at her abilities until we get at least... They shouldn't cost, unlocking all of her abilities, depending on how many there even are, shouldn't cost any more than 8 relics. So once we get about 8, I guess we can take a look at that. I don't remember how many golden aces I had, but there should have been some indication that you wouldn't be getting any of that stuff back. Or if this is a bug, this needs to be dealt with because, well, it's not like it's really going to matter. By the time if they even actually do anything about it, I'm going to be done with the game. I'm not playing this a second time. Let's make sure we're properly equipped with what we want. Flames, then that on occasion, that probably never. And then there's the Heathen's box, which we still have. Knowing her, what's in there is probably nothing. Or it could be what ends the West. I wouldn't put it past her either way. Okay. Actually, hold on. I do want Molotovs. Just so we're clear, apparently we can't recruit across skies, which is fine by me because having him around was utter AIDS. No. Then again, maybe I could have gotten a golden ace off of one of them. Or how it... Whatever. Maybe I could have gotten a golden ace, maybe not. Most likely it was maybe not. So, I had to make a stop over in Grackle just to be safe. Oh, I can't even save. Just to be able to pick up some ammo. Now we've got signs out front that are talking about plagues. Well, that there's a plague here and that whoever comes by should keep their distance. Deserted the spirit halls and turned bandit. Murdered and ate Benjamin Hall. Okay, so what we're here for is this way. It'd be nice if I could pick up some ammo. That should keep us set for a while. Nope. They're on top of the building. There's a way in there from inside. Okay. Holy floods, she came. Don't look her in the eye. She'll magic you into a frog. They can't do that. Billy told me. Crimes. Oh, here goes. Attention, witch. Your arrival is most welcome. Have you come to help relieve our town of its strangeness? What strangeness are you talking about, though? It's like this. Lots of the adults here have started acting weird. I saw somebody shouting made-up words at a horse. Yeah, and I seen a blue light coming from somebody's eyeballs. Oh, crap. Really? We told our parents already, but they ain't believe us. So our friend Billy, he tried to figure out what happened. Turned up dead. No kidding. Floating in the river. Everybody says he drowned, but I'm telling you, it was the strangeness. Oh, wise witch, we must avenge Billy. Please assist us. What do you expect me... Where do you expect me to start trying to figure out what's going on? Got to look for signs. Weird behavior, especially a funny blue light. There's a lady down by the river. She believes us. Otherwise, ask around and see if anyone's seen blue lights. We'll keep watch from up here. You'll be safe with us on your side, witch. Squeesh. Said down by the river. We have to cross the river this way. Nope, that's not right at all. In fact, it's probably the wrong direction entirely. What? This is where a river would be if this place had one. And, oh, Nyrist, your kind doesn't venture into towns much. You here on which affairs, then? Probably should bring up the children first. Brash, overconfident, reckless. But they got bite, I'll give them that. The adults would do well to listen to the little ones before it's too late. Okay, then those strange lights. Do you know anything about them? The strangeness, huh? You've been speaking with those children, haven't you? Little nitwits. They're right about one thing, though. A wraith haunts this town, possessing folks, using them for ill will. I've tried to teach the people here how to banish it, but they won't listen. Suppose I'm too odd for their taste. Then how do we go about banishing it? If you encounter one possessed by a wraith, chant these words. Then... There. You chant those words, the wraith will be forced to leave its host. Just be careful, it may not leave happily. Gotta check everyone for blue eyes. Even the guy in the general store. Nope. I have no need for lockpicks. Blue lights, huh? Things started up after Paul. Well, sheriff's been after those. Ask over at the sheriff's office. Well. Something I can help you with, miss. This ain't the best time to be visiting, sad to say. You heard. Must have been talking to them kids. Well, I guess it ain't exactly a secret. Started with them lights, around corners, odd times of night. Then folk coming to me saying they lost time, done things they don't remember. Ask me, it's just drank. Drank in starlight, but I'm starting to wonder. What about the town folk who've lost their memory? Well, Willie the school teacher, he had it pretty bad. Nice fella usually. Later turns out he beat his wife up something nasty and couldn't remember nothing. I'd steer clear if I was you. Ask again about the blue light, maybe she'll tell us something different. No, the school teacher is where I'm being directed. Where is the school teacher then? Seeing as it was a guy. this? Yeah. Willie Serrano. I guess we can try looking for signs of a curse before we go on. My neck. Get your eyes off my neck. Mark there's just a scratch, alright? Tell him the sheriff saw blue light coming from the school, I guess? Blue light from here? That can't be. Willie, what do you know? I told you, I don't know anything about this town. It deserves to die slowly, painfully, and you won't stand in my way. Okie doke. What happened? Interesting. Could you kindly get the actual frick out of my way? Oh. That'll do. Now to find what's-her-face. By the river, not this way. She said the words would work. They didn't. Maybe we should talk to the sheriff again? Can't leave until I get what I want. That's annoying. The kids are on top of the inn. Which is this way. Oh my God, come on. Floods, she's back. Don't look her in the eye. Wait, what? Let's try checking the doctor. Quit looking at my neck like that. Mark there, it's the birthmark, alright? Leave me be. Lest you fear, it ain't the plague. Just some folks having trouble sleeping is all. Nothing the little laudanum can't handle. Look, the town's having sleep trouble. You some kind of healer. Did you witches did... Didn't think you witches did anything but curses. No offense intended, mind. Well, if you got to know, folks been coming with odd dreams, nightmares, but not that someone's trying to hurt them, they're the ones doing the hurting. Strange, I know. Got half a dozen already. Like I said, though, laudanum's man's best friend. Let's try talking to the bank owner. Why is the ore buyer all the way out here? Let's go ahead and ask Helen more about the blue lights. So you've heard of the blue lights too? Guess I shouldn't be surprised. It's odd indeed. Ever since one of our townfolk, well, killed himself, there have been all sorts of odd happenings. The bank repossessed his home, but we can't sell it. People say those blue lights come from the windows of that abandoned house at night. Scares them. It's murder on... I didn't understand what I was reading for that final line here, but it's saying it's murder on their bottom line. What happened to the homeowner exactly? Sad story. Ran an illegal distillery in his basement. Saloon keeper caught wind of it and outed him to the sheriff. Sheriff shut him down, lost his money, got hard into drink. Wife left him. Then well, let's say his ghost's probably still in that basement, considering how he offed himself. Okay, so there's a house around here somewhere. This one? No, this is Betty Green. What we're looking for is for someone named Paul. Probably this place. Ah, a princess's letter. I've been watching you for quite a long time. I know what power you have. The folk in this town do not understand our great fortune to have you here. Let me be your apprentice. I'm ready to... Someone didn't proofread this. I'm ready to do anything to become like you. Signed, Son Henderson. Well, Son Henderson. It's a trapper, outlaw. I mean, I'm trying to look for someone named Son Henderson, but what if I don't actually need to? Yeah, this place just screams there's a wraith operating here. Weird. Okay. Could you not walk past the haunted house I'm trying to trespass in? I can't quick save either. Oh, there I can. It's weird. I couldn't do it when I first got here. What the... That's where we need to go, but for now... Interesting. Why is the seat like this? There's Son Henderson. Strangely enough. You can keep that. Don't worry, I see it. Trying to make sure I don't miss anything else of value, though. Paul's suicide note. You would think someone would have... Well, I guess the way it looks now, it progressed to over time rather than looking like this immediately. My distillery, my money, my marriage. There ain't nothing left. I'll curse this freaking town. You watch. Burn it down. Whoever ratted me out to the sheriff won't be able to sleep again. I see. Oh, I can't. There we go. The Wraith's presence, it's gone. You banished it. Well, no reason for me to stick around this backward town anymore. Say, you're a capable type. What do you think? Care to travel together a while? I'll watch your back, you watch mine. I would definitely love to get into her pockets, but we're a little full up right now. And frankly, having a werewolf around is the bee's knees. Let's report back to the children. This way. Wow, witch! Holy smokes, you did it! Them blue lights. They went crazy. Then there was a flash. Then, like air came back into the town. I felt it. Me too. Big gulp of fresh air. What the frick is that sound? We got to thank you for saving the town. Anthony, give her the magical doohickey. Right. Here you go, witch. Our most prized possession. A magical doohickey. Children are weird. Isn't there over here? Oh, well, actually, I think that's going to do it for us today. What? You okay, buddy? You seemed stuck for a second there. Anyway, as I said, that's going to do it for us today. I hope you guys have enjoyed yourselves and everything you've seen here. We will be back later to... Yeah, this is going up Tuesday. We'll be back later today with another video. Whether it's going to be the very last one or not, I couldn't say. Regardless, there will probably be another video. There probably won't be two videos to go up on Wednesday. Not of this particular game, anyway. There'll just be one. And because there's going to be 2 other games releasing, so let's see how things play out. I'm not going to hold you guys here any longer, and I really need to get to recording the next episode, so with all that said, we will see you next time.
You see